Uh-oh, spaghetti-o. I wasn't even gonna make a video of this because I had to get my camera out and all this. But you know what? That's what it's about, my channel. Showing you all kinds of stuff. And I'm gonna do something with these shelves. Now what is it I'm going to do? Well, there's some upper cabinets up here. Not in these cabinets, but a different condo. They have some adjustable shelves like this, see? Now each one of these cabinets initially came with 2 shelves. So I already cut one and added over here for my cabinets. Now see this? There's only 2 shelves here, and that's okay, but I could put another one there, but I was gonna put tall stuff up there, and then I had the small glasses, and so that's why I've made another little shelf like that. Okay, so there's a tip for you. Utilize your cabinet space by adding another shelf, and you can get those shelves at my favorite store, the Home Depot. Yeah, it's called the Home Depot, not Home Depot. Next time you're there, look for the sign. Now this stuff here, you can buy at 2-foot lengths, 4-foot, 6-foot, 8-foot, and you can find different widths. This one happens to be almost a foot wide, 11 and a quarter, but I need 10 and 5/8 inches. And they didn't have anything like that, so I'm gonna have to cut this down. That's what all this stuff is here for. I bought this little Ryobi saw, and it came with the nice little flashlight and the lithium batteries, and it came with this cool thing here, and it even came with a sawzall here, and I've got a drill down in here, a battery charger and 2 batteries. Here's the batteries. And I'm gonna try this little saw out, but let me talk about these shelves a little bit. Went to the store, I pre-measured the length of these first, and they'll cut them for you right at the store. All you got to do is ask. You know, this was an 8-foot piece, and I got 3 pieces out of it, and it was way cheaper to buy an 8-foot piece. This is laminate. This is like melamine, and it's finished. See, on both sides, and this has a nice straight flat finish there. The other shelving has kind of a bow, a rolled edge there. Well, I like the straight because it matches the cabinets, the shelves in there. And see, this side has just the particle board edge. That's going to go to the back anyway, so I don't really care about that, do I? Isn't that nice? That 8-foot shelf was like $14.98. You go over to another area of the store, and you can buy a 2-foot piece for like $9 or $10. So you get 3 pieces, and you could spend $30 if you just don't go to the right place in the store. Okay, so that's why I've got my little lanai open here, and I'm gonna set these shelves right down in here. Look at this. Here's an air conditioner that I've already installed, and I've got it right out here on my lanai. Don't tell anybody. And I'm getting ready to refinish my chair pads, and I got some of this material here, and I have to nail it on there, and then I'm gonna redo these chair pads. You wouldn't believe how many staples are underneath here. You know what, this wasn't even part of the video, but oh well. Look at this, all these staples all the way around. That's just for this material. Then there's more staples like that for the cloth, and then there's more staples to get this stuff out. These were made in China, and look, they got little pieces of tire on here, and they put a little piece of cardboard in here even. And then the padding is all stapled, boom, 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 all the way around. It takes forever to get these staples out. Now I know why the guy at the store, he didn't want to do it. See, he did these chair pads for me here. This is nice material. He called it sunbrella material. That's good. He had some remnants, and so he sold those to me for pretty cheap. You can get different colors of that. Those used to be kind of a leather type look, but they got all trashed, so I had to take those down to him. He redid those. Now these, he's going to redo these the same, okay? But that's really not part of this video. What am I doing here? So I've got to take these shelves, and I'm just gonna use my little battery operated saw, and it also came with the blade. And you know, I had to use my own Allen wrenches. I'm glad I had a little Allen wrench set because I don't think it came with one. I looked around for it. Make sure your battery, see, this is where the battery flips in here. Oh shoot, now this came out. Okay, make sure the battery is not in here while you're messing around, but it has a trigger here, so you have to kind of push on it, then click this to get the saw to go. So that I kind of like that safety feature on there. Okay, so there's a little arrow here. If you're unsure of which way to put this blade, you can look at the owner's manual and stuff. And I'm just kind of getting this set up in order to cut these. And so basically, I just wanted to show you, you know, some tips on if you need to do some shelving, go to the store and look for melamine shelving. There's a little latch over here. I gotta press that down, and then that holds my blade. This little button right here. Okay, there we go. Look for melamine shelving, you know, at your store. And I've got some eyewear on. This stuff flies all over the place, and I've got some earplugs in. Actually, I've got toilet paper in my ears for my earplugs. I do have some little earplugs down in here in my nail bag. And I got a little pad that I can kneel on. And I've got to cut this stuff and get ready to take it over to another condo so they have some shelves. That's all I have for this time. But I'll be back with more videos